He's been kicked off of Twitch. He's been kicked off a whole bunch of other social media platforms for, again, doing this shit where he walks into places and it's just like, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to comply.
Touch me, arrest me. Sir, both these guys. Both these guys, right? Behind your back, you're under arrest. Oh, both these guys. Put your hands behind your back. That's it off. There we go. No, here.
Give me your phone.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
put your hands behind your back.
I made a citizen's arrest of this man.
Oh, I'm making a citizen. What is this? I thought this was Canada. Oh, I thought this was Canada. Is this not Canada? Oh, I thought I was in Canada. What's going on here? Am I in communist China or Canada?
You're in duress?
If you haven't already heard of Kevin Johnston, allow me to brighten your day. If you're having a shitty day, if things aren't going your way, if the world is getting you down, if the COVID and the Omicron and everything and the income disparity, Amazon, all that kind of stuff is getting you down, Kevin Johnston's story will cheer you up. Kevin Johnston was someone who's running for the mayor of Calgary, and Kevin Johnston is also one of the most, let's say, loud advocates for being anti-mask, anti-vax, anti-lockdown, anti-everything. He's also a massive racist who released a coffee company where the coffee brand was depicting drunk Indigenous people. And that's me saying that at its very nicest. That's a very polite way of putting it the way he put it, which was way more racist, and decided, hey, I'm going to sell coffee under this brand because that's just the thing to do. So just some quick 2-second recaps to how he operates. He's also... He's someone who likes to social media himself quite a bit. He'll put himself on the social medias.
Bar soap, $3, $5 bill. I got all these teenagers here telling me that I can't be here, and I have to leave this behind. But here's the way the law works. They owe me $2. I'm going to leave this money behind. Okay.
You can put that away then.
So you guys owe me $2?
So again, the staff at the supermarket did not want to serve him because he's not wearing a mask and refuses to. And then he decided, hey, you know what? I can just walk out because I'll give you the difference in change. This is one of the more benign antics, to be totally honest.
Walk out the door! What an idiot, David. I told you. Attaboy, Dave.
Good job, Dave.
Attaboy.
Let's go. Let's go there ourselves.
Loved making what he considered to be like live streams, viral videos. He's been kicked off of Twitch. He's been kicked off a whole bunch of other social media platforms for, again, doing this shit where he walks into places and it's just like, I don't have to wear a mask. I don't have to comply.
Touch me, arrest me. Sir, both these guys. Both these guys, right?
Behind your back, you're under arrest.
Oh, both these guys.
Put your hands behind your back.
That's it off. There we go. No, here.
Give me your phone.
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
put your hands behind your back.
I made a citizen's arrest of this man.
Oh, I'm making a citizen. What is this? I thought this was Canada. Oh, I thought this was Canada. Is this not Canada? Oh, I thought I was in Canada. What's going on here? Am I in communist China or Canada?
You're in duress?
Guys.
All right, come with
I
me.
made a
Come with me.
Sure.
Come with me.
I made a citizen's arrest.
Talking to a lawyer, something you on your part.
I made a citizen's arrest. Yes, I would love to talk to you.
Anyways, these are some of the funnier ones. The ones that are just truly like, you fucking absolute despicable human being, are where he goes into hospitals. Like, we watched the whole thing. Go to the Serf Times, youtube.com/the Serf Times to see it. He goes into a hospital and films fucking empty hospital beds and then starts trying to like get into ER just to be like, COVID is fake, it's a myth, no one's dying from it, I've got absolute proof, until eventually security's like, yeah, you have to leave, you're just a massive asshole. So he's a professional fucking douchebag. This is the racist coffee company that he started right here.
Forget gas, huff this is the slogan for this coffee blend called Wasted Native. This ad has been circulating around on social media, and it's causing concern as this new coffee business by Kevin J. Johnston launches its website. But what's unsettling for these commenters is not only the racist logo, but Johnston claims he is running for mayor in Calgary.
It is.
By the way, if that all sounds like all of you are just like, holy shit, I can't believe like this is being said at this day and age. When I was in high school, that's how all kids talked. You know, that was one of the reasons I hid even being part Indigenous from like my fellow students. And once they found out, obviously that's the kind of shit that get directed towards you. But every single one of them was like, oh, they're all fucking drunks. They're all taking money from taxpayers. My dad says that fucking they don't even pay taxes, and they're all fucking like alcoholics taking like our hard-earned dollars. Like, that racism is just ingrained in Canadians.
Concerning. This is the reason we need diversity and Native voices sitting at the table. table.
Marilyn North.
So anyways, at this point, I'm pretty sure you've all gotten a good taste for the fact that the guy's an absolute asshole. He's also punched people in the street. He's been arrested for that multiple times. But I am building up to, and I kid you not, such a great climax. So, a notorious racist was set to begin an 18th-month jail sentence, but instead he tried to flee to Canada on foot with a few supplies. Yes, one of Canada's most notorious trolls attempted to escape to the US on foot and seemingly forgot to pack anything that would aid him in fleeing through harsh Canadian wilderness, got lost, and had to have Border Patrol called in to rescue him. Kevin Johnston, a Canadian live streamer and conspiracy theorist who's become famous for his racist and attention-seeking stunts, was supposed to turn himself into the police to serve multiple sentences, including a yet-to-begin 18-month prison sentence. Johnston received the sentence because he wouldn't stop breaching a groundbreaking Canadian hate crime ruling in which he was ordered to pay a Muslim restaurateur $2.5 million and stop defaming him. To escape this time in Hosgo, Johnston attempted to go on the lam. It all ended with him needing to be rescued and then his rescuers arresting him. To learn what happened, you have to turn to April Lejeune, a sovereign citizen internet personality who made a video while on the road Tuesday. From behind the wheel, the exasperated woman outlines just how poorly everything went. Lejeune's tale starts on Friday when she says she left to travel north to the Canadian border from Missouri to help someone who was trying to get political asylum in the United States. He was trying to go for political asylum. Yes, he's a political prisoner. He's like, oh, 18-month jail sentence. Fuck, I'll just flee to the US. She had to help, she says. She's convinced the government is going to kill him. But then she thought, yes, the Canadian government is going to kill the racist who won't pay the $2.5 million in a settlement he lost, but thought it was going to be an asylum plea. That is not the case, as when she got to the border at Kansas City, she learned his plan to attempt to trek across. The thing is, it doesn't seem like Johnston, a squat man in his 50s, is all that adept at trekking. Yeah, I want to hear something.
And I don't know, since what? Friday, I think? That was the last show I did. Well, anyway, since then, I have been on the road trying to help somebody who is trying to get political asylum.
That sucks, because you're like, I'm a sovereign citizen, I don't need a passport, I don't have I will not submit, I don't consent, you know, like there's no such thing as countries to me, and then you get this person who's like this flagrantly bad racist in Canada, like, I need help, I'm a political prisoner, please help me, I'm going to cross the border. All Monday night and Tuesday morning, Lejeune said she and the people she was working with attempted to find the person who set out from across Canada into Montana. Lejeune never outwardly says exactly who she's speaking of helping, instead referring to him as that person. But she talks about the exact circumstances of Johnston's arrest yesterday, and previously had him on the internet show in which she described him as a political prisoner in Canada. He got lost, and I mean lost. First off, by the way, if you're traveling south to hit the United States, bring a compass and follow the fucking S. That's what you gotta do. Honestly, grab yourself a compass, hit the road, and follow the fucking S. Like, what are you doing? He got lost, and I mean lost. I'm talking about like really lost, and we couldn't find him. We couldn't find him at all, she told her audience. 15 hours maybe, lost in the snow, and -20 Fahrenheit weather. Nobody could find him. Nobody. We tried locating his phone. We tried all kinds of things trying to find him. Eventually, like if any of y'all have seen The Sopranos, like you probably know the exact scene I'm thinking of, where fucking Tony and a couple of the other guys are like lost in the snow and everything, trying to find their way and going in circles. Eventually, fearing for Johnston's safety and not trusting him to be able to get out of this one, Lejeune said they had to get the Border Patrol involved. I broke my one rule. I called Border Patrol, even though I don't believe in borders at all, even though I don't believe they exist. I called the imaginary border police to try and help them out. Lejeune, clearly exasperated throughout her video, criticized Johnston, who had portrayed himself as a true Canadian man's man, up against an emasculated world for his lack of outdoor skills. It just gets better. Oh no, I'm a man's man. I know how to navigate. Trust me, I don't even need a compass, alright? Compass are for straight up pussies. Real men, we walk. We walk and we follow our cocks. That's what we do. I knew which direction to go in. Follow the S, you fucking idiot. I do know one thing to say. Never go on some kind of hike or whatever without a compass. One of the issues that we had is he didn't know how to share his location. I'm lost. I have no idea how to send you a pin. Oh, if only there was a feature that allowed me to pin down where I am and send it to you. Wow, the travesty of modern technology. Surfer McGritty, thank you. Oh, man. I do know one thing to say. Never go on some kind of hike or whatever without a compass. One of the issues that we had is he didn't know how to share his location. And he also took the wrong bag, I guess. He didn't have a flashlight. He didn't have a thermal blanket. I mean, these are the things that you should have if you're going to be on a long trip. We're talking about a life or death situation here. Especially in the winter, it's just dangerous. The compass that Johnston apparently used to aid his trek was a phone app in an area without cell service. Oh no! What do I do? If only there was an analog device that had similar features that could have helped me in this. But we just haven't come that far. The technology isn't there yet. The team... Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to catch my breath. He went trekking through -20 forests to cross the border with the phone app. The team Johnston put together to help him hop the border seemed just as savvy as the outdoors as he was. One even suggested he used the stars to navigate his way during the night. That was, as Lejeune said, totally cloud covered. And so we turn to the stars. Yes, let the godlike planet's celestial beings guide our path. It's hard to see, sir. There's some other things blocking them. Eventually, he was able to send her a picture of his locations, he says, and she sent that to the Border Patrol. Savage. This whole story is so savage. Oh, get fucked, you racist piece of shit. That's so funny and so embarrassing for you. Who found, rescued, and promptly arrested him. Vice reached out to Lejeune with a series of questions regarding the claims she made about Johnston, but did not receive a response. In a statement released Wednesday, Johnston admits trying to cross into Montana for political asylum. In it, he claims he's been marked for death in Canada. That is when I knew I just had to leave. I was hoping for safe haven in the United States where I can express my views. Calgary police told Vice World News in an email that a warrant was issued for Johnston's arrest Tuesday morning after he failed to turn himself in. A spokesperson for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection told Vice World News they were contacted by the Sheridan County Police Office requesting assistance in searching for a subject who was lost near the Montana-North Dakota state lines. A supervisory Border Patrol agent encountered a subject fitting of the description and was subject to wandering on foot, the spokesman said. The subject was questioned and was found to be Kevin Johnston, a Canadian fugitive. The U.S. Customs Border Protection spokesman said that Johnston is still being processed and will be turned over to Canada. Here's a photo. Johnston hitting a store employee during one of his anti-mask protests. He could be charged with assault. Oh, I guess in that video footage, do I still have it? He punched a guy before that. Hold on. Fucking punching, like, a store employee. How low can you go? Dude's just, like, trying to do his job. I'm a real hero. What a fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. Fucking, you see that? He's got the fucking, like, phone right in his face. Like, such an absolute piece of shit. God damn. Over the past few years, Johnston has become infamous in Canada for his stunts, which include offering money to his followers to film Muslim students, selling branded coffee explicitly bigoted against Indigenous Canadians, and lately involving the anti-vaxxer community. He recently ran for mayor in Calgary and received less than 1% of the vote, despite significant media attention. When he was sentenced to the 18-month sentence later the year, the judge asked if he wanted to make an example out of Johnston because of his defiant unwillingness to comply, his refusal to acknowledge public responsibility, his lack of any expression of remorse, repentance, or contrition, and avid profit for power-seeking motives. Johnston just finished up a prison sentence in Alberta, which he only served on weekends, and is scheduled to be sentenced for an assault charge he received after punching a store owner in the face during a stunt where he was trying to buy things en masse later in the month. Johnston lasted far less time on the lam than Agent Margaritaville, the last personality in Canada's burgeoning online far-right community to go on the run. Bravo. That's so fucking funny. That's just so utterly embarrassing. The best part about this is the machismo. It's just that, like, I am a man's man. Don't worry, I know what I need, okay? I've got myself a couple of Henrys. We're gonna make it across the border. I got a fucking compass phone app. I'm a survivalist. I know what to do. And, like, just becoming so utterly and completely lost that the fucking the associate who you've tricked into helping you had to call the Border Protection Services agency. Like, that is so funny. Chef's kiss on this one.
Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form. Available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we beseech thee to smite down our enemies. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble court jesters, here to amuse you. To our lords, Trevor R., we give thanks for this spit of land for us to eke out this meager existence. To our knights, Merid, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Ellie Leslie, Alex P., Brandon, Words Greenwood, Nate, that one guy, Hagbird Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Val 9000, Jenna Tall, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multi Mondi, Trevor Yanis, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojack, Cern 42, Catherine, Radical Maniac, Ramon Acosta, Nkosin, Violent Orchard, Sophie Baby, Political Puppy, Andreas Chiringuito, Zach Christensen, Josh Mickelson, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our flag in a veil, and we salute you, our friends.